The not E3 season is coming to an end, which means we have seen most of the games that will be releasing in the next year. So I thought it would be a good time to take a look through this massive showcase of art and make a list of the games I am most excited for. One note, an appearance on this list does not mean an appearance on this channel, but with that out of the way, the first on the list is sci-fi horror game The Callisto Protocol, made by Striking Distance Studios. Striking Distance Studios was founded by Glenn Schofield, one of the minds behind a little indie title called Dead Space, and that inspiration is very present in this trailer and I assume throughout the game. The Callisto Protocol sets its protagonist in Black Iron Prison on Jupiter's moon, Callisto, hence the name. The sense of dread in this game is palpable, and I can't wait to drop the controller because a light bulb shorted out. And if the Callisto Protocol is this generation's Dead Space, then Routine by Lunar Software is our Alien Isolation. I love the analog futurism of this game, and the audio just sounds crunchy. Even more impressive, this game is being made by 4 people, so I'm not expecting blockbuster content here, but an intimate and scary exploration of this lunar base sounds like a thrill to me. This next title was shown back in December at the Game Awards, but it looks too cool and has stuck in my mind ever since. Arc Raiders is a new game by Embark Studios, a new company founded by some ex-DICE developers. The game looks action-packed and really pretty with that signature photorealistic DICE style. The worst thing about this trailer is there's no release date, but it should be coming sometime this year. I might get a few disappointed headshakes about this one, but as far as I'm concerned, only one developer is making Call of Duty games, so when it's Infinity Ward's turn on stage, I can't help but listen. Will this be the dumb Michael Bay-esque Call of Duty sequel we have come to expect? Yeah, probably. Will Activision milk this for money? Of course. But the promise of another Infinity Ward gunfight and nostalgia trip is strong. The first Modern Warfare 2 was my defining Xbox 360 game, and I'm hoping for an equally sized impression with this installment. Changing gears entirely, yes, I have range. Lightyear Frontier is a new farming exploration game by Framebreak. This peaceful multiplayer sim looks relaxing and pleasant, and finding a game to play with your significant other is a challenge, but I think this fits the bill. This reminds me of the Love, Death, and Robots episode called Suits, and I am here for it. Although I don't expect we will see combat in this game. I am a little apprehensive about this title given the Back 4 Blood vibes, but Redfall does look like a good time, and Arcane Studios have a great understanding of style and what makes a game fun. Redfall puts players in a small Massachusetts town overrun with the undead. There are classes to choose from, people to save, and vampires to slay, even if the rap music is a little out of place here. Speaking of apprehension, High on Life got a few scoffs from me and my girlfriend when we heard the voices of Rick and Morty coming from the guns, but the vibrant world and interesting characters did slowly draw us in. Will this game be annoying? Probably, but I've laughed at annoying things before, and this game looks like it knows what it is. I guess I love juxtaposition because this is the exact opposite visual style here, but Darktide's diesel punk aesthetic with the promise of endless hordes for me and my friends to shoot through does sound like a good time. This is made by these same minds behind Vermintide, so I have high hopes this delivers on a similar experience. A Plague Tale is one of my favorite narrative games I played on Xbox One, and the setup for the sequel is just as promising. The characters are great, the plague is horrible, and the game is French as hell. Yes, Asobo, you can put that on the box. But really, I recommend the first one if you haven't played it. Although I don't really have the time for survival crafting games, Nightingale has piqued my curiosity. I'm hoping for more The Forest rather than something like Rust, and the card system looks like an interesting twist on an established genre. I'm not quite sold on the game, but I am interested, which, given the volume of trailers we've seen, is praise enough. If ever there was an example of a pointless subtitle, this might be it, but Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn does look pretty cool. I can't tell if I'm more excited for the horned bird fox or the trench war in the desert setting, but time will tell. A44 Games are still a new kid on the block, but they did make Ashen, which, although the gameplay didn't grab me, the world does. Maybe you are noticing a trend. Have I mentioned there's a pet fox? That's it for my list, guys. I am thoroughly impressed by some of the new IPs making their way into the world, and can't wait to experience the vision of some of these new development teams. What games are you most excited for? I want to know if there's any interesting titles I missed, but until the next video, goodbye.